Good afternoon, graduate roses. Mr. Canales here. Wanted to send you a quick message about TSI and orientation. Now, I had stopped in Mr. McGrath's class earlier this year to talk to you about TSI, also known as the Texas Success Initiative. You're probably thinking, Mr. Canales, that was just one of a million hurdles being thrown at me that you wanted me to worry about before I needed to graduate, and I just didn't have time to think about it. Well, you might be finding out now, as you are registering for orientation, the Texas Success Initiative is something that you actually need to start worrying about right now if you haven't already. See, you can graduate from high school in Texas, but a college or a university does not have to deem you college ready unless you scored certain thresholds on either the SAT, the ACT, or the STAR exam. Now, the thing about the STAR exam, even though all of you took multiple times, multiple sections, all that good stuff, there were certain sections that you did not take that would have made you college ready. So the only exemptions that would really apply to you would have been SAT. And as you can see, these are the SAT score cutoffs that would make you exempt, or ACT. These are the ACT scores that would have made you exempt. If you didn't fall into making either of those exemption cutoffs, you can still register for orientation. In fact, you can still go to an orientation at a public university in Texas. But at the end of orientation, when you register for your courses after meeting with an advisor, you will not be able to register for college-level courses. They would need to register you in what is called developmental coursework. Now, developmental coursework, it's great for students that aren't quite at college level. It gives you a very thorough curriculum. It gives you a good understanding of any of those three sections, reading, writing, or math, to get you to college ready. But those courses will not count for college credit. So you'll enroll in the class, you'll pay tuition for it, but you will not get college level coursework for it. It's what is essentially called a prerequisite, a class that you need to take before you can take another class in a sequence. So your developmental coursework would count for 0 college hours, but you would have to take it before you could take this next class that would count for 3 or 4 hours. And you're paying for it. That's all I have for the Texas Success Initiative. Remember, that's something that needs to be taken care of before you go to orientation. You can register for an orientation even if you are not college ready in any one of those 3 sections, reading, writing, or math. But when it comes down to registering for your classes, the university or the college that you are going to will not let you enroll in college level coursework that will count towards your degree. And if you're taking classes that don't count towards your degree, do not give you hours, it will prolong the amount of time that you were in college. You can always make it up by going during summer school. Eventually I started going to summer school so I could graduate early. That's a whole other video. Email me if you have any questions about whether or not you are TSI exempt. I know by this point I sound like a broken record because we've had this conversation before. Have a great day. Stay dry. As you can see, we didn't get nearly as much rain as some of our meteorologists thought. So maybe some of you should go into meteorology because you are quite right. And maybe you could have helped us out with this tropical storm Bill better than others. All right, have a nice day and a great weekend.